She say she don't want to carry the whole wide world. From Lagos to London, Paris to Jamaica. But still they squat back home for village. No shame, just vibes.
Yeah. Why she they ask me if I get Lamborghini?
Hello guys and welcome back to another interesting banger. Of course, I don't need to tell you guys whether you like it or not from the beginning. Before I go into anywhere with my banger, hey, if you don't like me talking about the Mwangos, the Marwas, the Otengere, the Ondari, the Gigolos, hey, please, this channel belongs to them. If you don't want to hear about them, find another channel that is not talking the way I'm talking to them. Go and find that channel. Don't come and make me like I'm bangering my bangering. In fact, let me appreciate the people that love the banger. You are welcome and thank you so much for understanding the real daughter of the soil. For your contributions, for your comments, for your likes, woto. Please drop the likes, woto. You know something, guys, let me tell you. Especially we, sons and daughters of the soil. The truth is always bitter for us. But how is our continent going to be better? We must always speak the truth. You know, one thing I've observed with my people is that as long as you are part, in fact, as long as you are one of them, or let's say as they believe that as long as you are an African, you should support any evil or any bad thing that is going on. But for me, the real G on the whitey street, I'm a different one. I love my people. I am proud to be African. At the same time, I cannot see something with my korokoro eyes and said, no, it's not working like that. We don't need. Yesterday, guys, let me start anywhere I want to start. And I have told you, if you don't like it, please shift. Shift and let us enjoy. Allow people that want to take their BP medication before they sleep. Then I talk about the maize in the land that was destroyed. And then I got a comment. Hey, I didn't even tell you guys, are we going to speak in British English? Or in American English? Because we have a lot of Englanders. We have a lot of Americanos. So which English, which shrine do you want me to use? Do you want me to use Americano shrine? Or do you want me to use the shrine from the United Kingdom? Hey! Salvador Akamalika. She arrives London like never before. Hey! Guys, do you know something? I'm so proud of myself. Another freeloaders. In fact, they cannot be beating up their chest. Somebody must host them. I was thinking I'm going to see Geneto Aristotle. And I saw another person they call Geno. So people were even arguing and say it's Genet Aristotle. I said, Aristotle is not this beautiful. Let that come on, no come on. That one that is wearing wig like Ojuju Calabar. She don't have shishi. The only thing she has is to be donated 10 pounds for them. But to harbor them in her home, she cannot now. I challenge you. Geneti Aristotle. Except maybe you take your life saving and then you make Salvador feel at home. I was thinking maybe one of Yibo or Mozungu or Argentinian person is the one that is going to go and welcome this raw racist. For me, and I saw is one sister of the soil in the UK. I said, where are those her blue eyes, Mozungu, that she was dreaming of? They did not welcome you to the United Kingdom. Salvador, as she just landed like this, she said, Of God, of God, of God. I said, what is this one? I don't know. Is it the I have got the below? I have got the below. Some people are going to die. You have not finished translating Argentinian accent into Kenyan accent. You want to translate that your Spanish Bila accent. You are saying you want to speak like. You have to speak with, I don't know whether this Brit, you have a very strong Spanish accent, Argentina sacrifice. Your accent will need a real operation. It will need a real treatment, real operation, because even in your voice, when you are singing, the accent is still there. So manage your Argentinian sacrifice voice. So don't come and be coughing anyhow inside people in the name of you want to change accent. You want to, and then come and see King of the Swamp. He said, oh, Rosalinda, the sacrifice, has booked a business class. Which business class? Our sister was struggling in economic class. You know, when you have a baby, they always keep you in the front, especially if it is a night flight. Exactly what happened to me when I traveled with my son when he was 2 years, less than 2 years old. Then they will now give you this baby crib there to put the baby. So they give you that place so that you have capacity with space where you are booking your flight. You know that place now, that economic, is it economic plus, you people call it or whatsoever. And they are saying, oh, travelers, Marwa, you, even if somebody want to book business class for you guys, you will tell them, no, give me the money. Let me go and book economic and give me the remaining money. You are telling people, oh, Salvador, book it. In fact, let me leave you people. Let us see Salvador. She said she was so happy. Guys, come and see how happy Salvador. Salvador never happy in the swamp like that. How will she not be happy? That is why she will never want that child to be a Kenyan. Some people were even saying that they are confused what I'm saying. Go and check on the internet whether you have child with a Kenyan. The children, yes, especially when you are not married. When you are not married, the child will have the right of having the citizenship. But I'm telling you guys, that is the rules and regulation in Kenya. You have to pay that money. It is online. It's nothing like lies. Go and check. So now let's forget about Salvador in London. We don't want to put our spirit in Salvador. So now I posted that video yesterday. I was talking about how Marwa trespassed. Guys, if you watch the place, where they were even digging to put fence, they had to destroy people's maize. So I was asking, I said, did they take permission or did they start even building when somebody was still having their crops in the land? It's normal for me to ask because I cannot imagine somebody has planted their crops and they have not harvested, and then somebody is coming to, because you buy the land, you're coming to now destroy those crops. Then somebody came. The first person that I saw the comment is one of us. The person said that, because it's not everything that Marwa said that I see. The person said, that maize belongs to another family. Are you hearing, guys? That maize belongs to another family who leases the land from Nasto's brother, the motorbike man, the drunkard. Marwa arrogantly said he will pay the owner of the damaged crops a small amount of money for the damages. Are you hearing this comment? Are you hearing it? That King of the Swamp opened his mouth and said he was going to pay this family small amount of money for damaging their crops, which means they did not buy any land with the crops, and the land they are trespassing and destroying their crops, their maize, it is not part of Dimwango's property. Are you guys listening? Then you know some people, they are so evil in them. Their spirit is full of evil. Even if they see the right thing. Even if they see the truth. If they see the truth, they can never say the truth. Even if the truth is killing them, as long as they are supporting that person. That is why you see Africa is so corrupt. And if you see how the things are functioning in Africa, you will cry. Why are things functioning like that? When the neighbor or the next person in your office is misbehaving, they always cover. Even the neighbor will not come to work, or the colleague will not come to work 2 months, 3 months. There will be some people will even take the card and be signing for the colleague. It happened like that in Africa. The colleague is not coming to work, but he's signing. And he's showing that the colleague is at work. That is how Africa functions. So, if we don't change within ourselves, we can never be better. So, if you see truth in whatsoever that is happening, say the truth, it will not kill you. How will somebody just come? Do you know how hunger is in Africa? Are you supposed to destroy somebody's farm or food that they have not harvested? You know, you can wait till the person finish. Okay, now he said he will pay them. Did you ask them before doing that? Or you just did it because you are one big man in your village and you just did that because nobody is going to ask you and do you anything. And you say you will give them small amount of money because of the things you destroy for them. Who does that? Then this person came and dropped this comment. That is why I say some of them in Africa, they are so used to corruption that they don't even know in their life. Guys, I'm saying today with my full chest and I'm not hiding. All of you in the Western world, open your ears, let me tell you. In Africa, because of the corruption, some people are born and brought up into corrupt system. When they grow up from childhood like that with this corrupt mentality, they don't even know what is corrupt and what is not corrupt. They just see that a rich man can wake up and treat the villagers the way he want to treat, and the villagers will come bowing for them. You understand? Let me read this comment before I finish telling you guys what I want to tell you about this Africa. And when I say African mentality, they'll begin to abuse me. This is what the person said. You seems not to understand that when you buy a land in Kenya, now I'm not the one generalizing Kenya. It's a Kenyan person that dropped this comment. So don't come and tell me that I'm generalizing. It's not me. I'm reading a comment from a Kenyan to you guys. You seems to not to understand that when you buy a land in Kenya, the price is always inclusive of all the trees, plants, etc. that are in the land. The new owner is at liberty to do whatsoever she wants with land as long as it's within the same zone. D was right to destroy those maize to pave way for the trucks to bring all the materials, and she should allow Marwa take them to feed his animals as fodder. Have you seen how African people are so wicked? Today I'm saying it with my full chest, is the reality. The other comment is saying that Marwa said he will pay them. The maize don't even belong to the land of Dimwango. The maize is not part of Dimwango's property. Marwa want to pay them small amount of chicken money to destroy the maize they suffered to plant. Now another wicked person, guys. This wicked person who is born from his childhood into corrupt system, who doesn't know that oppressing the poor is corrupt because he was born and brought up and his family has been corrupted and oppressed by any rich man in their village. Said that in Kenya, when you buy a land, anything that is on top of the land, it belongs to you. Guys, now let me ask you some question. Which normal person will farm? In Africa, we have hunger. We are the ones crying that the West should help us. Our children are dying with kwashiorkor. Our children, then now we will plan our plans for ugali to feed our families. and then we will carry the land when we have not harvested our crops. And then we will sell it. How much do you think the mango will, even let's say the farm that she bought, maybe the people plant their things in that land. How much are they buying those lands in the village? Guys, they are buying those lands penny. They are carrying this, they are going to all these helpless families, drunkard families, and then they just give them $100, $200, $500, 1,000 highest, and they will take their entire inheritance. This is injustice that's supposed to be stopped in Africa. I told you, go to Lynn in Google's channel and see how the land grabbing is happening in Kenya there. I'm not the one. Thank God Lynn is a Kenyan woman. And she did that video, how they are grabbing the poor people's land. And the poor people have nothing to say. If it is not greedy, selfishness, and wickedness, let me say it the way it is today. How many times, since when do you start watching Agama Lizard? I started watching, in fact, go to my channel. A lot of videos, if not because of this, their nonsense, that we hide some videos. A lot of videos about Agama and the brother. Let me ask you guys, since you started watching Agama Lizard, how many times, for how long have you ever seen Agama Lizard doing humanity to her village people? She hated them with passion. She goes to villages in other countries and feed the villagers. She never want to interact with anybody in her village. In fact, she feels like she's the queen in that village. I hope I remember in this queen something. I remember to tell you guys something before I finish. She feels like she's the real empress, the real princess in her village. She sees herself like even nobody in her village can film her. She will ask them to delete the videos. But now, because she wants to use people in her village, the same village that she condemned, nobody can tell me that I'm lying. Especially when she was in Jamaica. She never liked her village. She said that she would never have anything to do with the people of her village. Anytime her brother is doing gathering, that's why sometimes no matter what, I still respect King of the Swami, because at least, no matter his evil ways, he still interacts with his village people. That is the truth. But for Agama Lizati feels like she is the bigger one. She's the most beautiful lady in the village. Nobody, in fact, she's the rich auntie. She's the Lamborghini in her village. Nobody comes to her way. If you want a video, but she goes around to video them. Now, this is my point. I'm coming right into my point. Now she want to build house. Where are those foreigners that didn't come? You don't want to use them. Now that she want to build house, she knows that she's going to get something out of the villagers. She's going to use them. What did she do? She's now interacting with them, cooking with them ugali and putting in a plastic bucket. And they are lying up like almajiri. If you know the meaning of almajiri, please kindly drop it in my chat or on the comment section. Now she is gathering these people like homeless people. She will cook this ugali now, put it in a plastic bucket. A plastic bucket that look like a latrine. Yes, the plastic bucket, plastic plates and plastic whatsoever. That look like a latrine. And then she will gather these people like almajiri, beggars. And then she will begin to put small ugali with skumawiki and be giving them. Somebody even donate the goats that they were eating in that construction. She said it that, oh, thank you to the person that make it possible, that donated this goat. How were they cooking this goat? Goat with full of water, no spices, nothing. And then she was sharing to these people. That is the only time you see Agama Lizard interacting with her villagers. Because of what? Because now she needs the villagers to use. If you want to challenge me, come and challenge me and tell me anytime you have ever seen this Agamali Zati with her village members. The only time you see her now with the village people, it is through her construction. That is using people's simplicity. That is using people's poverty to maltreat them. You don't like them when you don't need them. When you are not going to use them, they are useless to you. They can kill you with 1 tomatoes. When you want to use them, they are now important. You are cooking ugali like beggars for them. Thunder, where are you? Hello? Come and find Auntie Agama Lizati for me. Let me see somebody that will come and tell the real daughter of this soil that I'm not saying the truth. Then challenge me and show me where you have ever seen Agama in her village doing humanity or doing charity. No, she's doing it now because she's using the people. Look at this can auntie. Hey, look at the ugali the auntie's eating. Hey, I'm eating clean. In fact, I'm eating clean. Auntie Agama said, we are eating clean. Mama Mountain Kilimanjaro ugali. With the Mount Snow somewhere. I don't know whether in Denmark or where. What in the Scandinavia, let me put it that way. Mountain of snow, that is the soup. Mountain of ugali, like Kilimanjaro. And you are eating this big food like that. Hey, my sister, sorry for the ugali. That sugar. So you know when they sit down like this and talk, I used to laugh. You don't know that ugali carbohydrate like this. Let's keep it that way. Let me leave you for now. But I just wanted to address some of our people. When I saw Agama with people, I said, when did Agama start this charity work? But the people were the ones she wanted to use to build herself. Thunder, fire you there. Nonsense girl. So guys, before anything, I wanted to talk about Nasto Nastra. Nasto Nastra is building his kingdom. As the Swan Kingdom rejected Nasto Nastra. Nasto Nastra is, honestly speaking, guys, let me tell you something. In life, you just need to trust yourself. Despite the fact that I don't used to like Nasto Nastra because he's a snake. Now he's learning it the hard way and he's building his kingdom. Nasto Nastra is going, I don't know which kingdom I should give Nasto Nastra and his kingdom, because now Nasto Nastra is building a kingdom out of the Swamp Kingdom. But for now, we are not going to give that kingdom name today. I have to sleep over it. Then I think of the name. I'm going to give the name of the, because Nasto Nastra now have his own people. But before we go there, guys, let us say something about this African cook, the village cook that was maltreated after the party in the Swamp Kingdom. Do you know one thing that a lot of guys or in the Yabohazi have not realized? They need to realize that they can make it without the Swamp Kingdom. African tea, the rejected soul. From the sacrifice. Guys, this girl is beautiful. Whether you want to like it or not, she is the real African queen. When I hear King of the Swami Spirit say that African women have big face, they are fat, that is why he don't like. I said, brother, you have not looked. No African queen wants you. That is why you are saying this thing. All the beautiful African queens, they rejected you. That is how you have to run. Guys, look at this African queen. Tell me what is not in this girl. That Swamp Kingdom king has to maltreat her with a long nose from Argentina. The long nose was very, very jealous of this girl. Because of what? Because she's beautiful. And she's slim. She has slim face. So this girl was always, this Argentina sacrifice was always jealous of her. thinking Marwa is going to fall for her. But she didn't know that Marwa is only following color. If you are not white, white is his problem. If you are white, no matter how ugly you are, no matter how old you are, he's gonna F you. He was there with a Gabi Gabito. Gabi Gabito, the first Gabi Gabi. If you think I'm lying, come and tell me. Gabi Gabito came purposely to visit King of the Swamp. She was sleeping in the swamp. Oh yes, she was in the swamp kingdom. Before now, after King of the Swami, do and undo. So it's not about the beauty, it's about the color. That is all. Anyway, let me go to my point, what I want to tell you guys about this, our African queen. When she was rejected from the swamp, she did not give up in life. For what? Why should she? Now she started traveling. She created another channel because that channel she was having, King of the Swamp and Argentina Long Nose, they spoiled it. They asked their subscribers to unsubscribe on this African tea. And what was the problem? Just because somebody has been sending money to King of the Swamp to give this girl. Or Salvador accusing her of leaving the gas cooker dating, like she cannot clean it. Like she's not a woman with toto and hands to clean her gas cooker and her kitchen. She wanted the real beautiful African women to be cooking and thunder fire you and be giving you in the room for free. I don't blame you. I blame those our queens that lower themselves to that standard to be cooking and giving you after knocking you to create a child. You understand? I don't want to go there. Now an African queen started traveling within East Africa, South Africa, she went and all that. She came back. Traveling is not easy. She started doing small humanity in Yabohanze. Now she went back because she's not traveling at the moment. She went back to her channel in Yabohanze and she's doing African village content, cooking and all that. And God is blessing her. I don't know why. I don't know. Have you? Nobody is saying anything about her. We always need to remember this, our people. So my sister, the African queen, God is blessing her without the swamp kingdom. I just want to chip in. You know, there are so many ways that God has been punishing the swamp kingdom and they are not seeing it. Guys, I went purposely because I did those videos yesterday. That video yesterday, yeah. So I went purposely. I said, let me watch Nasto Nastra. Only for me to see Nasto Nastra in his mini boss with his kingdom. He have another new kingdom, new group members. The swamp have rejected him, but Nasto Nastra is just trying to pretend he has never been to the swamp. Since the fight of Agama lizard that you people are seeing is the one that destroyed Nasto Nastra with Marwa. That Agama, that lizard that you people are seeing, that you are saying that she has come. She wanted to see Marwa not doing anything with anybody in that village. Let me finish my content. Let me just finish my point. I come and see Nasto Nastra. Guys, if you see, I watch Nasto the house. From us, come and see how clean environment with fresh air. I said, even though I don't like Nasto Nastra, don't misquote me. So even if I don't like Nasto Nastra, hey, this one is the truth I'm saying. So I saw Nasto Nastra's compound. I said, these are the people that at least they know what they want or what they are doing. Or, you know, they say when you have a good wife around you, a good woman around you, things will begin to work woto. But when you have a woman that is selfish, is trying to get her own or try to get for her family in Argentina and trying to see your own like is not valuing it. That is how you begin to live like a wretched in a junkyard big compound. I saw this compound of Marwa. Everywhere scattered like animal. In fact, like it's an animal kingdom. Even the animals kingdom have order. Everywhere. I asked myself, I said, even Mopopo. I check. On Mapopo's compound, everywhere is clean. They are making everywhere perfectly clean. Only King of the Swamp compound is like a madman's compound. And I begin to ask myself, did he really knows what he's doing? Or there's nobody to direct him? Somebody even said that, this one that he's ahead in the sister's project, it's just because maybe he want to cheat her. I said, what do you think? Of course. How many times has she come to fight or cry? Because King of the Swamp has cheated her. We have heard some from Ivan and all over. How the King of the Swamp has done. So he want to get him. You know, that is why I told you guys, when you want something, you want, it will be useless. Look at small children that he's the one that brought. The views is getting, Nasto is not even getting. The subscribers, Nasto don't even have half of it. But guys, go and look at Nasto's home and see how they tingle. Beautiful, clean, fence, beautiful everywhere. You check on King of the Swamp, you say, what did I come to do here? He carry beds all over in the compound. Goats, cows, chicken. You don't even know who is human being and who is an animal walking upside down there. And when we come to do our reaction, they say, they are jealous. As I'm doing this video now, I just saw Salvador with that woman in London that came, a Kenyan woman that has stayed like 30 years or whatsoever in London, that came to visit, to pick her at the airport. I will advise you, madam, tomorrow I'm coming for my reaction. Maybe, I'm not sure. But what I will advise you is that anything that has to do about talk of people sitting down to talk about this Marwa negatively, just respect your sanity and move on. That is all. Just harbor her. Go keep her. I told you people, I said it, it's like I know. It go hard for somebody in the Western world to harbor you at home. Now, hotel she did. So she's not freeloading, she's freeloading in another person's hotel. It's hard in Western world for you to invite somebody, whether people want to like it or not. It's not easy to invite somebody to your house, to come and stay a YouTuber and be filming and videoing and disturbing your peace. Anyway, that is by the way. Anyway, guys, tomorrow we are going to look into, maybe, I'm not sure, into Rosalinda in London. Guys, you need to see. You know, when you go to a place, let me tell you guys something. When you are feeling good in that place, it shows in your body. When you are feeling bad, when you are forcing yourself to do something, guys, I'm telling you the truth. No matter how you try to hide it, people will see it. Do you know that right from the airport, guys? Go and watch me. I will tell you to go and experience it with yourself and look at it the way you see it. Do you know that that woman that came to pick Salvador in the car, guys, you need to see excitement. Salvador now got a voice. Oh, how do you feel about, for how long have you been in London? Oh, how is... If you see how Salvador is excited in London, I've never seen Salvador in my entire life. I'm telling you guys, let me swear to them today, before God and man. I've never seen her happy in her entire life like that. If you see London, how Salvador is having, in fact, it's like her hemoglobin is high, or how do I even, in fact, something is wrong in her body. She's like, she is she has never been happy. In Argentina, she was never happy like that. In Kenya, is the worst. You will hardly see her happy in Kenya. But from the car alone, hearing her speaking, that you will know that Salvador is forcing herself to be in Kenya with King of the Swamp. That is not her life. That is not what she wants. Come and see how Salvador went for breakfast in the hotel. Hey! Wow! There is Nutella here. Nutella dispenser. Hey! She went to see this marmalade. How do people... She is so... Oh, look at it. Look at coffee machine. Look at... She is like crazy. Like this is the life she planned for herself. She want to be in the Western world, not in Africa. But she just got this stupid African man that have no sense. She just used him to get what she want. That is, nobody can convince me. After this video in London, I just watch now. before. I don't even want to do the video. I don't even want to do it. I want to leave it till tomorrow because tomorrow we have not seen content. But my body is just doing me, say something. Salvador is forcing herself in Kenya. That is not her destination. You need to go and see the new Salvador in London. But one thing is that I pity that boy. I pity the baby because of what am I saying this thing. Guys, Salvador is the whole time with the baby in the chest. That baby don't have fresh air. That baby don't have freedom. Europe is hot now. I know it's been raining the whole week like in Germany. I don't know of London. But I heard that they are saying that it's been raining. But even though it's raining, it's hot. It's not cold. You understand? So holding that baby in that place like this and tying him, the baby don't have air. This is when you will know the importance of baby Cabrera. You understand how the thing go? She's carrying that big boy. How many months old? You are carrying the baby. The baby don't have fresh air. The baby is in the tummy like this. You are walking with the baby. Baby don't have freedom. What a nonsense woman, mother. You know they tire. From Africa like this, you carry this baby like this. Guys, let me tell you, for some people, that's why I thank God I have children and I have traveled with them. If you have a small baby like this, guys, there is no airline that is not going to take your baby Carello, trolley. They will take it for you. You will go with it anywhere you are traveling. Buy the small baggie, we call it in Germany. You will travel with it anywhere you want to go. They will even collect it, check it in for you. Immediately you are coming out, you are getting it there. She's carrying the baby like this all over. I wonder how, did she want to walk the whole around London with this baby, or somebody is going to donate baby career, or she will get on the street? Because it's not normal. Carrying baby like this the whole time is sick. Anyway, it's none of my business. As I've said, what they do is none of their business. For those people that will say, oh, you are jealous, she's in London. I'm just like 30 minutes, guys. If I'm on the air, it's not even up to 30 minutes I will be in Heathrow. You understand? I'm from Germany. In fact, the train is even expensive than the plane. You understand? So before you come here and be saying, oh, she's jealous that she's in London, you better think twice. You understand how the banger? That's what I want to tell you before I move. To conclude and close everything. Guys, Salvador is forcing herself to be in Africa. Salvador, her dreams, her life, she wants to live it in the Western world. Go and see the happiness, the joy. Only God will help her to go back to Yabo hands there and face what. I don't know. How does the village look for her? She's never happy there. How suddenly is she so happy in London? And I'm so surprised. Why did she even travel? I'm asking myself. Suddenly after 1 month in Kenya. Anyway, that is by the way, guys. Like this video. If you go without liking my video, me, I'm not happy with you. So like the video as we move ahead. And thank you so much for always supporting the Black Beauty. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
She says she don't want to the whole wide world. From Lagos to London, Paris to Jamaica. But still they squat back home for village. No shame, just vibes.
Yeah. Why she they ask me if I get Lamborghini? Why she know ask them Zungu if he get Lamborghini? Tell me, black man no show up and salary slip, but white man fit come with expired trip. He no fine, he no fresh, he be uncle. Still she dey post and say to love, be humble. Oh why, my sister, why? You the forehand under open sky.
She meets me, first question, how much you they make? Like love, now something where they boil for cake. She no ask if I'm kind or if I feel brave. Just you get to ride, you they pop rose. But when them Zungu show with torn jeans and flat chest, she smile like say she win best actress. He gets belly, in head, body, breath smell. But she go say he treats me well, I fit tell. She know they care if he sleep for a hostel. As long as him skin they white like postel. I swear, I go no mention her name. But she did, and she's a demon in the game.
If it ask me if I get land or car, but Mzungu go walking
She said
and
she
you
don't
go
want
call
to
am
carry whole
star.
wide
No
world.
shade, but not disgrace.
Lagos to
You can for
London,
your own
Paris to
race for
Jamaica.
Why she dey ask me if I get Lamborghini? Bam. Why she no ask them Zungu if he get Lamborghini? I still dey grind, I still dey rise, but white man fit just show and collect price. He no find me no sharp, he be wrinkle. Still she dey worship am like miracle. Oh why, my sister, why? Your value why, but you sell I'm dry.
She no post black love, say no trend, but she go kiss white shoe and call am friend. She dey use race as bait for fame, same trick, same clickbait game.
Her people they rise, but she they fall because she won't reach. I so for more validation. They sweet.